Yo, what is going on? Today we're going to be playing SpongeBob Tower Defense. Let's get into it. Alright. Let's get into the story mode. I've already played a little. Let's go into level 9. Let's start it up. SpongeBob Tower Defense. Alright. So we're going to want to put a starter unit in the beginning. Something more cheap that can help build us some money. Let's put this guy in 2x speed. Here we go. Oh, they are already starting to get through. So we're gonna place her there to prevent them from getting through. Sweet. Alright, we're off to a pretty good start here. She's doing a lot of damage. 4,000 damage. Pretty much one-hitting everybody. Very impressive. Alright, let's hit her with the upgrade. I think next thing we buy should be this fish. This would be a very good add-on. Alright, let's set the fish. I think here would be a good spot because it still hits all those angles. Let's upgrade the fish. I mean, even comparing them, this one's level 3 doing 4,700. This one's level 1 doing 3,000. I mean, really can't tell, but the cooldown is less on the fish than it is the mermaid. Alright, let's skip this wave and let's keep going. There we go. Upgrade that guy. Upgrade him again. I will say, the animations in the game aren't bad. I like what the fish does here, but the characters aren't as interactive as I'd want them to be. But it's not bad. Kind of a slow-paced game. I'm not a fan of you having to pay to make the game faster paced. They give you the 2x for free, but I mean, that's about it. After we complete this mission, we'll see if we have enough to summon some units. See if we can get anything rare. Alright, so we're gonna put another fish guy here, another fish guy here. I think these cover the angles pretty well. Upgrade one, upgrade him. I would say the overall UI kind of reminds me of TCD because you can come here and kind of upgrade your units from here. Overall, not too many differences though. This could be the new game I main. I mean, if you like SpongeBob and you like fast-paced games, I think this will definitely check that box for you. Alright, I think this is the final boss, the Flying Dutchman. 12,000 health, but that should not be a problem for my fishes over here. And just like that, we get it done. Let's go back to the lobby. Alright, let's claim. So we have 2,000, not 2,000, we have 250 gems. Flying Dutchman, I'd like you to board my ship and trade with other players. Maybe in a little bit. I think these are just power-ups, raids, challenges. You have to be a certain level for that. Alright, let's go to summon. Let's see what we can get. Alright, so we have 3 options here. We have Realistic Fish Head, Pinhead Larry, or King Neptune. King Neptune is 100% the coolest person here, so let's see what we can get. Mrs. Puff, okay, that's not bad. But we need a King Neptune. Alright, one more chance. Let's see what we can get. Oh, not good, never mind. Really dramatic entry scene for no reason. Alright. I think these are traits, but I don't think I want to waste any of these yet. I think I am ready to, yeah, 100%. Let's run another level. I think this is a game changer for anyone that's looking for a SpongeBob related tower defense. Alright, let's go. Is this the last level? Oh, we start with 700. Alright, I think since that's the case, we'll put it right here. Covers more ground. Good at hitting all those angles. skip wave, and we'll do 2 times speed. I'm pretty confident we got this. This is crazy. Look how fast she's killing them. And it does like a proximity damage, so it's not just to one unit, it's to multiple, which is just absolutely crazy. Alright, let's put this here. Cover more ground. Skip the wave. Should have this done easy peasy. Alright, I'm gonna set a fish back here, kind of cover these angles just in case they somehow slip through here. But I don't think it's possible when we have these 2 beasts up here taking out all this stuff. Alright, took out the dirty bubble. Wave 5. Doing pretty good. Let's hit him with an upgrade. Yeah, I mean, this guy right here is just an absolute game changer. I mean, nothing compares, just wipes out everything. See how fast we can take out this Flying Dutchman? It's easy. There's no problem for JoJo. I guess we'll max this guy out and then we'll start focusing more on the back. But I think these 2 tanks shouldn't let anything through in general. We've taken almost 199, 100 mobs down. Great to hear. I would say some have better animations than others, but that's something they can work on to make the game more immersive and fun for the player. Alright, let's start maxing out over here. I think we'll put another one right here. Skip the wave. I think JoJo is a very lucky pool. Less than 1% chance, so got very lucky with that. Alright, let's start beefing these guys up. Skip wave. And after this, we're going to hit the grand finale of this first chapter. Wave 14 looking pretty good. I think we can set him. Oh, no, we cannot. Alright. Maxed out, maxed out. I think that's honestly all we need, but you know, we gotta go overkill. Oh, I can only place 3 JoJos. That's heartbreaking. Alright. Let's get some more mermaids coming through. Flying Dutchman, but I do not think that's gonna be a problem for us. Does not seem like it will. Sweet. Turn back to lobby. Definitely click that button on the first try. Story. Does that mean we go into Act 2? Oh, I think that was the final level. How do we claim this? Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, I think that's going to do it for the first video on SpongeBob Tower Defense. Overall thoughts? It's a good game. I think the animations could use some improvement, but 8 out of 10.